we are not enemies of one another. And these people, what they do, they are just playing some games around us. Kenyans are always together. We are only manipulated and dominated by these people so that they can gain a mile from us. So they are taking advantage of the desperate wananchi. And when they take advantage of you, desperate wananchi, this is where we end up in this kind of a situation. So what's the danger ahead of us? The danger ahead of us that we are likely to follow them and then we destroy our own country. We only have one country. We only have a house. And somebody will light that kibrit from that corner, and then we burn the little we have made just because of him. And you know the dangerous part of it, Nikwamba, it is we the wananchi will suffer. It is we that the wananchi are at Olympic will suffer. Most of these people, their children are in Harvard. Their children are not even here. Some of them they are not even at Harvard. They are on the streets in the US. They are downside Birmingham. Whatever they are doing, they might not be great, but they are not within. Because they have the money they stole from the normal wananchi through this kind of behavior. And so what are we saying? It is tricky and it's not acceptable to allow them to mess us through the irregular and unacceptable speeches.
There are some who've blatantly said they won't apologize. Some of these stories that we see, there's, people, colleagues are now telling each other that they're not going to apologize. I mean, what a picture for the country to then be able to look at. If somebody has already taken the stance that they've not done anything wrong and there's really nothing to apologize for, are we going to be able to make any headway?
When they say they are not going to apologize, they are just testing our stability. They are testing our mind. I say those people are not serious because when things are so hard on them, they are saying that to make themselves comfortable. They are not that they are serious. When they are pushed to the corner, they normally apologize. Like sometimes they are caught in court and they say, I'm not coming. Finally, they end up there. We have seen many who have said, I will not resign unless I'm dead. And then you see them come and resign when they are alive. So it is we, the Kenyan people, that need to put pressure on them. That game, they are trying to please a few that believe in them, a few that are hero worshippers that worship them. And then they say, yeah, you have said it. But for sure, it is the space they are. We need to narrow down the space where they'll come and speak and say, we'll not apologize. We need to prevail on them and tell them, you have to. Because not apologize, it means somebody else should say that. What to them will follow that way of speech.
Daktari, one thing we've established is when these individuals speak, they are not serious, right? They say they will not apologize, right? To test the grounds. When they're pushed to the corner, they finally get to apologize. How sincere is the apology? Because at the end of the day, one would say, at the end of the day, I will apologize. I will come, I will spew my hate, I will say what it is I want. I will say I will not apologize. Put to the corner, I will apologize and move. To institutions, NCICs, EACC, police, who equally know the country we are in, and individuals who will intentionally break the law because they know, I will still apologize. How should they move to stop it from happening again?
First of all, I want to say that from the good book I read, faith comes by hearing. We need to hear them speak by their mouth. And then we go to the other book we call the Constitution. Now, from my book, faith comes by hearing, and I take care of the software. And then we go to the other three books that I've said, the other book we call the Constitution. And then from there, we follow them systematically. Apologizing will not stop you from going through the structures laid by the society for you to become a better person. We go back now to the police. So the police need to follow it up, take a case, and take it to court. We go back to IEBC.